Today we're going to be looking at an Edwards boxing of the FW-190A-9, specifically their Profitpack edition. Now, opening the kit up, first thing you immediately see is the clear part sprue, which I've kept in the bag just for safekeeping. You have several different canopy styles, all included, which is very nice, as on the box you can tell it builds several different aircraft with different markings, all nicely done. Here we have the main wing sprue. You can already tell that they include the flaps or the ailerons as separate parts. All the detailing is very crisp, very clean, fine lines. Yeah, very straightforward in that section. Same detailing is extended to the upper wing halves as well as the fuselage halves. There is, however, a bit of a lack of detail here, as a lot of it gets built up actually, which is definitely a plus. Here we have some of the various odds and end parts, including one version of the dash if you go with the decals, as well as the flat if you're using the photo etch, which I'll get to. A couple different parts for various cannon bays, be either open or closed, as well as the main gear, which are fairly under detailed, I would say, but again, that would be the sort of the one complaint. Here we have the main back wall for the landing gear and cannon bay areas, which is very nicely detailed. Here we have the main cockpit area. While it does look unfurnished, a lot of detail from the other sprues does go in there, so that's something to look for. You do have two separate types of prop configurations, either the smaller blade or the larger paddle blades. Fuel tanks and one bomb are included. A couple other odd end parts here. Also get a part that's used as sort of a alignment guide for the engine, which, if you can tell from all the various detail parts that come with it, is a lot. Couple standouts are you're given two different styles of tires. One that has predominant treads, and one that are smooth. A lot of engine detail parts. I mean, you get a lot bang for your buck there. Moving on, flaps, the ailerons, as well as the tail rudder are all done separately, which is nice. Engine detail is similarly good here on the piston heads, and just have a couple other odds and end parts here, including cowling and so forth. Now, since this is the Profit edition, it comes with a full color set of photo etch parts, which are very nice, and you get a lot of little details that is definitely going to make anything you do really pop out. You also get a sheet of vinyl masking. Decals are all very nice, crisp, and clean. As I said before, you do get the option for decals for the instrument panels. And you also get a full sheet, if I pick it up, of stencil data, which is a very nice addition. Now, moving on to the instructions, this is where this kit does take a bit of a hit in my book, as it's definitely not. It's got a lot of stuff you need to do if you want to do it right. It's a very complex build, but I definitely think it's worth it, as it'll pay off in the end. As just biggest thing here I would say is read the instruction sheet several times over to make sure you're doing everything right, as it'd be very easy to miss including some small part in a oddball step. I do like the fact they include notes like this telling you when not to include stuff and when to include stuff, as that does make things a little simpler. And as I mentioned before, the template plate for getting everything aligned properly is a nice inclusion. But it's definitely a complex build, especially with this attachment system they have, since you got to build that up. Yeah, so definitely this kit is definitely not a beginner kit. Wish they had done the essential data also as a full-size sheet like this, but it is workable until you get 5 different marking options, or correction, 4. Sorry, yeah, 4, which is very nice. I mean, you definitely get a lot of play for your buck. So overall, as I said, this is definitely a more advanced kit. I mean, if you're looking to get something maybe on the easier side, I would say check out the weekend edition, as it's a little more of a beginner level, but definitely the profit level, go for it if you are a more advanced builder, as you do get a lot of stuff in the box right out, and it saves you some time in having to, shop around trying to find all the various odds and end detail sets. So yeah, definitely one I would recommend, as it has a lot of potential and you do a lot with it. But yeah, so that was Eduard's 1/48 scale Focke-Wulf 190A9 kit. Till next time.